Hey, Jerry Hooves, we're just making sure everything's all set up here. He's just sick.
Hey, Chad, it's been a bit. Yeah, so our fun little show is very silly at times.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started here in three. A tohu. Oh, okay. One. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 643. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for yet another week of silly and insanely. I am
Uh,
Circuit Main, and I am joined by my wonderful group of panelists who I'm sure is a lot more eloquently well spoken and well thought out than I could ever be. We, of course, are joined by Tech Stallion, DM21. I know you're there, DM. I saw you pop in a second ago.
What did I miss?
The intro.
Nothing.
We're literally doing the intro right now. We are also joined by Toakoi.
I'm the annoying one that he tunes out every 3 seconds.
And we're also joined by the wrestler aficionado, spookmaster extraordinaire, and scrubber of queso at the bottom of their water park. We have Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
That feels like an innuendo, but I'm not sure how.
It's not supposed to be. I was just trying to make like you had to scrub cheese off of a tub or something. It didn't quite work. I'm sorry, but queso is a type of cheese. If you,
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. But we're here to bring you the Brony community for not just this week, but 2 weeks. Unfortunately, last week I did come back from convention without too many problems, and then I had problems mostly due to the fact that I unfortunately took ill. And it was a kind of illness where I just absolutely needed to lay down and rest. So Cold Dust did jump in for a little while to entertain people a little bit longer. Unfortunately, we didn't have much after that. It was rather sudden, to be honest. I even ended up going to work as normal and just kept trying to hold in there, and it just didn't happen. So, yes, I just decided it was best for me to make sure I give myself a proper rest, and it was definitely for the better. I felt a lot better after I gave myself a really good chance to get together. But it also means we have 2 weeks of news and information. Luckily, it's also been a really slow couple of weeks, so we're not going to be too far behind on things. But before we do all of that, just to give everybody a nice little heads up for the show today, we're going to be going back to, well, we're going to be doing what I was planning last week, but we're going to do it anyway because it's also a good fun time. We're going to be doing What the Dub with Pony episodes once again. But before we do all of that, we got to give everybody else a chance to warm up their vocal cords and maybe talk a little bit about what's been going on with them. A little bit of a soapbox moment. And of course, we do that with a big heaping helping double scoop with chocolate, nuts, whipped cream, cherry on top, and then pumpkin spice on it because we are officially in the spooky season now. And we do that with some wubs. So I'd like to ask all of you, as we do every week, what's up, bronies?
First of all, spooky season starts in August. If Christmas keeps taking it over, we will start making it sooner.
No, we will not.
No.
Had to get me a new keyboard over the weekend.
Oh,
my old one died.
Ugh. Did you shell out for a primo one, or was it the $10 cheapo Walmart buy?
I got a $30 one from Amazon, and it's a mechanical keyboard.
You know what? That's pretty cool. I go with that. I've honestly wanted to get a mechanical keyboard. The only problem is that my keyboard is right next to the microphone, so I'm worried that it's going to end up with a horrible case of typing mittens for me. Just kind of like...
Well, I'm also trying to figure out why my USB ports intermittently stopped working. I wonder if it's my drivers. I've tried reinstalling everything.
Maybe the ports themselves, or...
If you haven't reinstalled the drivers entirely or checked for updates, that would be your next best bet. Okay, you're not going to want to hear the rest of this then.
My next step is to do an in-place upgrade and in-place reinstall on Windows.
That's one possibility, but I also recommend saving up money.
You might need a new computer.
Shh, don't. Shh. We're not
this board isn't that old.
No, but it could be failing.
Dude, you don't rip it off the Band-Aid like that.
Unfortunately, sometimes you have to.
I know you have to, but
even though you don't want to.
You give them a distraction first. But anyway, yeah, unfortunately, sometimes failure if USB ports are failing in updates and repairs and all patching and all that stuff doesn't work. Yeah, that could also be it might mean that it's just done and over with in regard the motherboard might be failing out, which can still happen even if it is a new one. It just means that it hopefully failed within warranty.
My old computer still works.
About 5 years old.
Okay, so that's not warranty, and it is entirely plausible for not a great motherboard to start failing at this point.
But I did get a new graphics card just somewhat recently.
My old computer, Okay, sorry.
Well, if doing an in-place upgrade on Windows doesn't work,
actually,
it's only intermittent.
It's
not crashing, but the next thing I'm going to do is get another power supply.
Actually, just to throw out there really fast, is it USB ports that are on the case itself or on the back of the system where you have where the motherboard is? Okay, then I'm going to stand by that. What I'm thinking then. Though, worst case, you could also just try to get a USB splitter and try using that for the intermittent if you have one USB port that works all the time.
And that's a good way to mitigate it if there's one PC port left standing.
Yeah.
I think I might need a splitter for how little PC ports my new mini PC has.
Yeah. Just to throw out here, it has Sonic also mentioned that Windows 10 support is going to be ending here real soon. Yeah, they're going to have to pry Windows 10 for my cold dead fingers. Let's face it. I will be dragged into Windows 11 kicking, screaming, and saying no. Or at least
have a web camera to put up face recognition. No thanks.
No, I think it can disable a lot of stuff like that. But,
when the update first goes, it wants you to do it, regardless.
No, what? No, I've never heard.
The update I'm getting though, but that might be my computer though.
It might be because I have never heard anything like that.
Yeah.
No,
I remember now. It was from my old computer. Never mind, not my new one.
I'm still questioning why it was asking that. That's so weird.
Yeah. That is super dumb. And
it's weird. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I might have misread it, but yeah, you could. Yeah. It's weird if that is the case.
Yeah, But yeah, no, real. Yeah, okay, as much as I say kicking and
Because I
screaming,
haven't seen it in a while because I saw that warning on the old PC, which I got back in 2009 or 2011.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I say kicking and screaming, really, mostly it's I'm gonna wait until most of the migrations have happened. A lot of tech bros, good tech bros. We're not talking like crypto bro, but you know the good tech, the guys that know what they're doing and they actually want people to have their privacy and not deal with all the baggage that comes with Windows anything. When they have all the utilities and stuff, so you can basically strip mine Windows of all of the extra add-ons and features that it tries to throw at you that slows down your computer like 20%.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
remember now. It was over a year ago that I saw that and probably misread it. Yeah, never mind. Continue.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Not to say that that may not be a question in the possible future, but it's not now, so I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, at least here I got a fun I got a fun little thing that happened to me recently, and it was just because of I decided to do something for giggles on an off chance, literally last weekend. Okay, so last year, I decided I was going to try to make a makeshift Goofy costume and do it as cheaply as possible. And by cheaply, I mean not AliKazam,
AliExpress.
AliExpress, yeah. It wasn't Alibaba either, but that Alibaba immediately keeps coming to mind. But AliExpress. So yeah, I found out that I decided to do a quick search, and I found out that they had Flareon Kigurumis. Or body pajamas. Flareon body pajamas. And I figured, yeah, that'd be funny. Let's try it out. Got the biggest size that they had. It's like $15. It's like, okay, let's try let's give it a shot. Worst case, maybe it's not gonna fit, and I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll donate it or spend a little money. I don't know. I'll just kind of figure it out as I go. Kind of hoping it would. But yeah, it did not fit. It barely buttoned, but it was like the buttoning where you have a really tight button-up shirt, so everything is just like everything is threatening to explode. And the arms and legs were so stupid tight that I felt like my circulation was going to get cut off. It was bad. Really, really bad. Uh-oh. So I just shoved it under my bed and just not exactly forgot about it, but I just really didn't give it too much mind. But then last weekend, I was doing some shelf organization, ran across it, and just like, oh, what do you know? I still have, I forgot about this. You know what? Let's try putting it on. And so I did. And it's still tight. It's still tight, but I'm wearing it right now. My arms, I can move my arms. I can move my arms normally. The legs are a little on the firm side of things, but it's just most likely like a snug pair of pants rather than some kind of thing constricting your blood vessels. And yeah, the buttons are still kind of a little on the tight end of things, but it doesn't look like I'm about ready to have a. I know I want to make the joke. I'm trying really hard to figure out a way to make the joke, but not make the joke. But let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if somehow I ended up needing to have people watching me in the United Kingdom have to have a photo ID to keep watching the Brony Show. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, da go. But yeah, no, it's just basically it's fitting me a lot better than it did a year ago. So apparently, all of the efforts I've been making have actually been paying off, which I like. Granted, yeah, I wish it was a lot more looser, but I'm gonna take the win where I can get it.
Mm-hmm. Some stuff I've learned just because of how my body is. No matter how thin you get, even if you do it right, it might not fit because you're not the normal shape.
Oh no, I doubt it's gonna ever be a perfect fit for me. I'm very No, I got the biggest size they had, but this is from a country where
a lot of fit people are.
No, smaller people tend to be.
Oh yeah.
Because physically, we in America are larger regardless of weight, we are built larger because of how genetic drift has happened throughout our country.
No, it's our diets.
Well, not just that, because
No, it's our diets.
that is a part of it. But as someone who
It's our diets. Look at housing back in the 1700s to now. It's our diets. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. We literally have
because we have so much processed food these days.
No, not that. It's because we have so many different nutrients and nutritions, and admittedly, yeah, some processed as well. But we get a lot more protein than our ancestors did. We get a lot more fiber than our ancestors did. Vitamin A, vitamin D. We got multivitamins. We got a lot more new stuff in us, so our bodies are able to grow bigger than theirs were because they had more restrictions and more limitations than we do.
Okay, fair.
It is our diet. It is literally our diets, and not in a we're getting fat thing. It's a we're bigger because our diets are better. Well, our diets allow for it to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it varies from person to person.
Yeah.
It is one of those things.
Yeah, it's just an is thing. But in any case, still, I'm just happy that I've made progress. I still need to make a lot more progress regardless, but, you got to celebrate the steps you do make. And, of course, speaking of which, I forgot the thing I was going to... Right. Well, one last thing. I am a little excited. I'm going to, hopefully, in a couple of days, and I really wish I'd done this sooner, but I'm lazy, apparently. I'm going to start up an apple cider to hopefully have a very special spiced apple cider mead for Ponyville Cider Fest.
Nice.
At least that's the hopes.
Right.
Yeah, I literally got the apple juice ready to go. I just need another 2-gallon tub. Some not fertilizer. Yeast. I need yeast. I need yeast feed. I need honey. And also I need to get a spice blend, boil the spice blend in some of the cider so that it can leach it in there and get the spice blend going. Then put it all in there into a tub and then let it begin to ferment. There's a lot I gotta do, but the first things first, I gotta get I basically gotta get the tub. The tub and the yeast. Everything else I can literally piece together in a matter of an hour. It's just the tub. I don't have a 2-gallon tub. Well, I do have them, but they're just in use right now, so I gotta go and get a new 2-gallon tub.
To the Walmart.
No, I gotta go to a brew supply.
No, fair. I'm just being silly.
No, I'm gonna be serious about this. Do not go to a Walmart to get your brewing supplies. Do not. Look, Walmart is cheap, but cheap comes at a cost.
Quality over quantity, people.
Yes. You can't, it's very hard to get glass growlers from Walmart. It's even more hard to get 2-gallon buckets. And I will bet you money, you will not be able to get air stoppers. You will not be able to get, basically blow off tubes. You will not be able to get bungs. That's right. You gotta get a bung because you gotta shove it in the bung hole. That's right. We actually have to use bung in a literal sense. The 2-gallon tubs I'm talking about, they actually have a little rubber stopper hole that allows me to insert basically an air holder. It actually allows air to escape from the tub, but not let air in, and also allows me to kill off fruit flies before they can get in. You gotta be careful with this crap, because you can get yourself sick, you can make it bad, or you can make it blow up. Savvy?
How moonshine blows up, you hear?
Actually, in a way, yes, that is kind of partly the process there. Because when you're dealing with yeast and fermentation, especially with alcohol, there is expansion, there is gas, and there can be pressure. And if it's not handled correctly, it will blow. And you will hope that all it does is just blow off the top and spray your wall with a bunch of half fermented juices that will make your room smell for a month. You will hope for that.
Let me guess. Water tank from Mythbusters, whenever they have too much pressure, goes straight through the roof?
No, I'm thinking grenade. A grenade made out of glass and liquid that could go off without notice. And yet it can even be deadly. It's rare. It is super rare, and a lot of things have to go wrong. But it can happen enough that I will warn caution. Know what you are doing. And that's my TED Talk. Anyway, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony that they want to throw out there? Before I go ahead.
Around the time he got sick, my poor dog had problems going to the bathroom, and she had to get her bum lance to allow her to poop again.
Okay, I think we're good here. Let's go ahead.
She's recovering nicely, though. She was in pain at first.
I imagine. I mean, I can't imagine, but I can imagine. I'm just wow.
In happier news, though, the kittens are growing up quite big, and they weaned off their mother's milk just a few days ago. So they're just drinking kitten milk and kitten food right now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
And the other one has a cute little dipstick tail and a little two spots where it looks like eyeballs are are attached to another like a tail nose. Kind of a little funny. We gave him a little nickname, but I'll tell you later if we do go with that name.
All right, fair enough.
And we might be keeping him because he's such a sweetheart.
Nice. All right. Anybody else have any other quick What's Up Brony? Because we really do got to get moving on here. All right. I'd say that is our cue. Let's go ahead and get moving. Let's go into the convention news to start off with. We'll get to that, some of that in here in a little bit. But for conventions that are coming up, UK PonyCon, or I believe it's UK PonyCon. Please forgive me if I got that wrong for some reason, but it is the big pony convention that happens in the United Kingdom every year. Yep, UK PonyCon. But yes, that just happened this weekend, and it looks like it went off really well. In fact, it looks like they pulled the BronyCon because apparently part of it caught on fire. Or to be specific, one of the hotels that a lot of people were staying at did have a fire emergency. Caused a bit of an evacuation for a while there. But otherwise, the con went off pretty well. It sounds like everybody had a lot of fun. It really seems like an exciting time happened, and I'm really hoping that I can hear more about it in the near future. More about it, and also, I still want to attend at some point. Hopefully sooner than later.
If people that are going to conventions here, the States all just say, hey, 1 year we're going to the UK, we could pull our money and do it.
It's going to be a long time coming because there's a lot about that. But we're going to just move on here for the moment. We do got a lot of things to talk about. To begin with, the next convention that we at least have listed here is PonyCon Holland. That is going to be over in the Netherlands. That'll in 2.5 weeks. So until then, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a breather, which is pretty good because we're going to start going deep into the holidays. And then just about a month after that, in 6.5 weeks, we have Cider Fest.
Yay!
So yeah, that's pretty much why I got to start getting the mead going now because I running out of time doesn't even begin. I am running low on any kind of available time.
Also, it's a week before Thanksgiving.
Yep, which also means that if you haven't gotten your plane tickets now, I hope
good luck.
Have fun. Not good luck, just have fun. I'm sure you'll get your plane ticket. I'm just not sure it's going to be cheap.
Worth it?
Just cheap. Worth it? Cheap. Depends on your definition. Honestly, I would, if the convention was really awesome, I would think it'd be worth it, but that's a me thing.
True.
So, yeah. But in any case, Cider Fest
Price,
is
timing, and available funds.
Yep.
That's the name of the game.
Speaking of which, I do, as always, I do recommend if you're going to need to fly to a convention, keep an eye out for ticket prices. And speaking from experience, make sure you actually have the correct dates for that convention, or you might end up buying tickets for the wrong date. And hopefully you're not out of the return policy timeline to be able to return them for a refund if you happen to get it wrong. But yes, I'm still planning on going to HarmonyCon in February.
Oh, they're starting to post the conventions for 2026.
We hope that they start doing that soon, but it looks like they're still trying to fix something in the PonyCon countdown.
Yeah, after the hack.
And I also heard that some conventions that happened this year folded, but that is for that.
That blat. We'll be getting into that.
Okay.
Please do not jump ahead in the news.
I didn't even read the notes.
Well, I mean, just in general. I mean, at least wait until we're done with the news. If I don't bring it up, then feel free to bring it up. But you got to give me a chance to try to get there.
Fair.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get there. So, it's always fun to start off the show here with some drama. But it looks like we're going to get into that. And this one is a bit of a doozy. And I've been on a few different sides, so I have a better idea of what is happening to an extent. So here is what we do know from informational sources. Currently, Sequestria Fest has had a mass exodus of employees, volunteers, and basically almost everybody, to be honest.
This is not going to sound well.
It's definitely
It's
definitely a big question. It's not. There's no lie there. It is a big question. But to put it bluntly, this is actually a full-on video that was put together by Hibiscus Stitch, who was also one of the people involved. So they were in the part of the back. From some of the people that do have information, this video is about 90% accurate. There's a little bit of exaggeration in some part and a little bit of misinformation, but for the most part, it gets you the idea of what has been happening. So, I'll go ahead and explain what I can do, what I can explain. For the most part, I'm going to leave a lot of the drama and hearsay out of this, mostly just give the facts as they are. So there was recently a transition of the con head. The previous con head over the last few years gave it over to Fandom, who was apparently the initial funder of Sequestria Fest, and then basically they were the con head. They gave it over to somebody else for a few years, and then it was given back. Now the problem is that unfortunately it appears Fandom there's friction between between them and everybody else that is in the convention. A lot of talk was about information not being provided in a timely manner, or being extremely vague, or basically coming at the last possible second, if even worse than that. A lot of blame happening, a lot of shifting of responsibilities, and in some cases, there's even the question of charity funds as well as prizes, items, things like that. A lot of miscommunication, mishandling of information, and just basically generally a very terrible attitude towards volunteers, staff, and even the co-head of the convention itself. To the point where they basically, the entirety of the staff wanted to do a meeting, and this is absolutely the news on this. they were requesting fandom to step down as the con head. They just didn't want him in charge of the con, and they wanted somebody who had a little bit more qualifications and understanding and would be able to run things better. And they never showed up to that meeting. Basically, it's the equivalent of everybody in your family and friends trying to do an intervention, and you don't show up to the intervention at all, even because you know it's an intervention. So, yeah, he decided immediately after that to exit out. A lot of people immediately said that they quit. There were some cases where some of the social media people did mess around with the Twitter pages and the website pages. It sounds like it was a combination of both of them, just trolling the Sequestria Fest a little bit before they left. Actually, you can see in the image right here that they did basically put up like a train wreck under Sequestria Fest and a little fire there. By the way, not professional. Don't do that, guys. I get it.
Who would be frowned on that image?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it when people suck. That you just want to be able to tell them that they suck even when they don't. They didn't even show up to the meeting to tell them that they suck and to, stop that. But yeah, you got to go out with a little bit of grace and dignity, and that's just not it. But we're gonna leave that alone. That's the only thing we got. Everything else, though, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So they even took out a lot of the website things. Essentially, right now the website comes up to this. So the reason that I wanted to wait on this before reporting it is because essentially, normally when something like this happens, it could basically be the death knell of the con. But as it stands right now, it does not appear that Sequestria Fest has decided to cancel. So
they won't if they don't have to.
They may not if they don't have to. They may be trying to get new staff, new people in, and they may try to
reorganize.
Yep. But basically, it is the case where a lot of people that are part of were part of the con are basically saying we're not involved. We're not doing that anymore. We don't recommend supporting them. We're just we're out. And so much so, and here's the funny thing about all of this: so much so that apparently there is talk that they are getting together to do their own convention in Maryland.
Oh, is there gonna be a competition?
It might be.
I mean, with NACON being a thing, yeah, there would have been competition.
Well, there would have been competition regardless, but it is kind of funny if you think about it. If Sequestria Fest still happens, we literally went from one con in Maryland, one small con in Maryland, to literally three cons happening in the same state. 3 pony conventions in the same state, I might add. It's not even just like 3 conventions, 3 pony conventions. Which
my own convention with Bronies and Pegasisters.
Yeah. So right now, as it stands, their Sequestria Fest no longer has the staff that they used to have. If they are going to continue on, they have it sounds like they have intentions to do so, but whether they do or not is another question altogether. The previous staff is currently looking to get set up to start their own convention. And of course, in all of this, we also have NACON that is going to also be in Baltimore next year. I am planning on going to NACON because I am actually intensely curious about it. And it would be nice to go back to Baltimore for ponies, even if it's just one more time. 5 years later. Well, 6 years later.
7.
No, 2019 was the last BronyCon. Try again.
Oh.
No, that's still 7.
It was in August.
Okay, 6.5. I'll give you that.
Fine. Jeez. Anyway. Yeah, it does kind of have some of the same hints of Babscom, but the thing is that instead of getting one person angry that controlled the entire music department, they basically pissed off all of their staff. So Babscon had some issues. this one was a complete. It was a fire show. This was bad.
It was a clusterfuck.
I'm not gonna get into those words specifically, but if you want to get more details about what exactly happened and what went down, as mentioned, Hibiscus Stitch did make a full video on all of this, and I believe they were one of the staff that really wanted to see this do well, or at least they have some inside knowledge. They know, they have a general idea of what is happening, or at least enough of an idea that you can at least get an idea of what has occurred, get a lot more details, including receipts. They do have receipts, so it's not just he said, she said. There is actual evidence of a lot of this.
All good.
So, yeah, this will be in the show notes as well, so be sure to take a look at it if you're curious. But yeah, big reason I wanted to wait is just to see if Sequestria Fest would decide to close its doors, but at the moment, everything seems to be, I don't say cooled off, but at least settled.
The dust has settled. Yeah.
So yeah, what happens from there will happen from there. So let's go ahead and move right along here. Get into some other news here. So we got Halloween coming up. What better way to celebrate Halloween than DJ Pony releasing their own DJ Pony version of The Bats?
Up the bats.
Yep, a remix version of The Bats has been released on basically music platforms, as the usual has been going on for this. This case, the link goes to YouTube Music, but I believe Spotify probably has their own version as well, if you have that. But, you know, I wanted to give that a shout out for people to go ahead and check it out. And since we're already going on the set of Halloween, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Kotobukiya. Because, boy, they just went completely ham recently. So, first off, the Kotobukiya has revealed that their third card game box set is going to be Halloween themed. As we mentioned before, they have all the ponies dressed up in classic monster characters.
And the Phantom of the Opera.
I'm just going to leave that alone for now. But
also,
yes,
you're not sharing the screen with us in call.
It's because you keep interrupting me. Anyway. So, yep, they, of course, with Kotobukiya, it's the same awesome things that they have been doing before, where you do got your special Halloween-themed cards, but you also have amazing art styles and different cards that are going to be popping in. We, of course, have like wedding cards that are going to be popped up in there, including some of... For a moment there, I'm not going to lie, I thought Pinkie Pie was eating a bunch of confetti. Yeah,
oh, you're a wizard, Fluttershy.
Actually, it looks like the Halloween cards are going to be pretty easy to come by because it looks like they're CR, which I believe is common rarity. Basically, it's not as hard to get as the RRs here, or actually, that's like an RR.
Oh yeah, they're going like gotcha rarity.
Okay, so like PR, RR, CR.
Yeah.
Common rare, rare, super rare.
Yeah. But yeah, we also got some pretty awesome common rare pluses here. I think...
I love that rarity versus Sombra one. Jeez.
Yeah, actually it looks like it's each of them versus Sombra in some way here, which is really interesting. And of course...
more Halloween!
A little more Halloween there, yep.
General rare, I think? Or is it gold rare?
I think gold rare would probably be it. And of course gold rare plus. Yeah, I'm not 100% on the rarities of all of this, but they definitely have different rarities altogether.
Some of them remind me of some of the naming acronyms remind me of a mobile game.
Yeah, it probably has some ties to that idea. But you also got background cards for the Nightmare Night over in Ponyville. You also have some of the Nightmare Night skits going on. Well, not all of it, but you know, like the costume, the Crackle Cousin, the Crackle Cousin cosplay obviously is not costume related, but I could see why it would fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Luna and the pumpkin patch pool. Actually, I really like that card. I might have to see if I can get a hold of that.
I have to say, the Nightmare Moon as like the glow dust looks pretty awesome in that.
Yeah, no, a lot of these look really, really good.
God damn, support your artists and support this thing.
All right, I think this gives you a general idea of the rarity from easiest to hardest. So like CR, GR, SR, UC, RR, ER, SPR, CR, GR, RR, ER, SPR. Somebody sent me to the ER. I think I'm having an SPG and the GIG and the SEO. It's like, oh my god! Clear. Hike!
Luna Musume has rare, and super rare. Rah.
Okay. But along with, let's see, we basically had 2 different Equestria Daily articles, but yeah, no, they got a little bit more involved. They actually, I think, oh no, I made a mistake. We have 2 things coming up. I get it now. That actually adds up. I was trying to figure this one out because it seemed like they reported it twice, but okay. I think they're gonna have a combination here. I think you have a trading card version of the cards here. This is the ones we've been looking at here, I think. Oh no, wait, some of these are playing cards, I think. I don't know. Yeah, no, those are playing cards. But it looks like, yeah, they got a bunch of different ones that are going to be coming out as well, because these designs are definitely a little bit different than I saw earlier. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, just basically more card information. Oh yeah, just more card information, more card pictures. Get some more looks. You got oh, looks like you got another one of Luna coming out of the apple bobber. Got Spike with getting candy. Basically, you get a more of an idea of the cards that are here. Yeah, they are going ham on this, and I love it. I'm here for it. Granted, a lot of this is in Chinese, so if I went through it with a translator, I might have a better idea. I am literally piecing it together by guess. But here's the fun thing about it. There was a couple of cards that they didn't show here that shows that there might be a bit of a story involved with this. And who's ready to see fan artists go nuts?
I mean, I want to see that.
I'm just waiting for the fan artist to catch the sight of this card right here and just go.
The fact that Celestia is cosplaying Chrysalis and Luna said, screw it, I'm embracing my darker self.
Well, Luna's just cosplaying Nightmare Moon, but yeah, the fact that they're cosplaying Nightmare Moon and Chrissy, that is completely hilarious.
I have to say the Twilight one's also pretty neat.
I am Tuxedo Light.
Yeah, the Twilight's pretty cool, but it also feels a little bit just generic-ish in a way, which isn't a bad thing. It's kind of sometimes fun to just have a generic costume, like with the other main 6 over here. You got Flutter Witch, you got Rainbow Dash kind of in a bat. Kind of, I think it's a little bit like a Scarecrow thing going on with Applejack there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rarity's a princess. Who didn't see that coming?
Probably looks like a party princess of sorts.
I want to say mermaid, but, you know, could be a fairy.
I don't know. Pinky just feels like, I have a Halloween costume. Okay, what is it? It's a Halloween costume. You know, you're not getting
also, that mask that Twilight was wearing gave me Persona 5 vibes for some reason.
You'll never see her coming. Okay.
There are times like these that I really think if I had a different mindset, Pinkie Pie would be my spirit animal.
But yeah, it's a lot of really cool things that are popping up here and some really interesting ideas. So I really enjoy, I hate that we didn't get stuff like this in the US, but I really enjoy that we are at least seeing stuff like this, which is hopefully, you know, it'll stoke some ideas and get some thoughts going, which is always really cool.
And we could input them if there were issues.
Well, no, well, yes and no, because we do also have the fact that they are opening up they're bringing the cards over here to the US to some extent with basically starting off with the playing cards, but they are planning on
cards.
They're planning a US release.
Yay!
And in fact, you can pre-order them right now. Hopefully, if you have a ton of money. Well, depends on.
I'm not confident I'm going to be staying in this location for another year or two. So yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. Apparently, you can actually do a little bit better because if you just want to get a single blister pack, you can do so for just $4. Honestly, that's pretty fair for trading cards this day and age.
Yeah, $4 ain't bad.
You can do
Only
4,
6 or 7 in my currency.
You can do 4 for $15.96, which it literally is the same price as if you just bought 4 single packs. So yeah,
$20 my currency. Okay, gotcha.
And then if you wanted to spend, if you have a lot of money or you really want to get a whole entire box of it, you can get.
Ooh, $129 my currency. Fun.
Well, yeah. You know, it might be cheaper for you because you don't have to deal with the tariffs. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, your dollar is still stronger than mine, so it's gotta be cheaper for me regardless.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so yeah, you can put in pre-orders now for these packs from Caillou. So they are coming out. They are making themselves available, and soon you should see them a little bit more. Maybe even in just a Target store or something like that, which would be cool. So yeah, we're dealing with that. Next, you know what? Let's go ahead and celebrate Bacon Hair. So the 2025 collab gallery for My Pass Is Not Today has officially arrived and officially released. I think we mentioned it before, but
I think we did, but
I don't think they had a full release of it just yet, which now they do.
I know we had an announcement, and dear God, that's a lot of bacon.
Yep. But now you can look at every single one of the bacons. And I mean, look at it. You can actually click and see each of the images that were contributed. Why am I getting all the ones that are provocative? Come on, help me out here. God. There. See, there. That's actually, that is really stylish. I like that. Yeah.
The fact that they did the head like you see on the moon pendant for Nightmare Moon is pretty neat.
But yeah, a lot of artists. I mean, we were scrolling for a bit here, and we were just getting to the M's now. We're about in the halfway markish. So yeah, so many. If you think that we don't have enough Brony artists out there, just take a look. This is amazing.
It's one of those things of we never went away. We just went back underground.
No, we're in stasis right now.
But it is awesome to see. Even more simpler artists are still popping up in here. I mean, look at this.
Oh.
I saw Amelia somewhere around there.
We're not doing that. All right.
Oh,
no,
leave it alone.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. There wasn't a Mogus. But yeah, if you want to check this out, the link is in our show notes here. These are so many pieces of art, so many different creators from all over the world. Not even just America.
They gotta give it away, don't it?
Well, I mean, I would imagine so, but still, it's good to emphasize that this is all over the place. This is not just localized. This is everywhere, which is really, really
around
cool.
the world, around the world.
So yeah, absolutely be sure to check it out. This absolutely is worth it. 340 artists apparently. Those were just the ones that were able to contribute. There may have been some artists that they couldn't get a hold of or didn't have the opportunity to contribute. So this is just 340 that were available to do it. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. All right, moving on.
Power of the fandom.
So we already mentioned DJ Pony Bats. Apparently another Halloween song has popped up, Opaline. I'm gonna admit it was kind of funny to see a DJ Pony version of Opaline also pop up. Honestly, I actually did give it a listen. I thought it wasn't too bad, but I kind of prefer the original. It had its own style to it, and kind of, you know, it was a good place. Not great, not terrible, good place. It was a good place for me. I like it. I can say check it out though. Absolutely. All the links are there. And of course, here's a fun one. And we thought we were done with Tell Your Tale. No, apparently it is not done with us just yet. And I'm happy for it. recently, more concept art and scripts popped up. The script for episode 39 and 38 did pop up. They actually have a PDF link to the entire for the scripts for both of them. If you want to be able to take a look at that and see maybe what they were planning, but as opposed to what did get said, or see if maybe they got it word for word. I don't. Scripts are always fun and interesting. And of course, you also got the scripts of the concept art of some of the episodes.
It just makes me more depressed, though, what we didn't get.
Well, technically, we did get these.
Yeah, just not in the finished product.
No, we got these. These were finished.
Oh,
These
I meant an animation. I meant.
Yeah, these were finished.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
these were the episodes where the board trot was actually found by Izzy, and she ended up getting it remade with magic.
Okay, I misheard one of those words. Okay. Earlier.
Yeah, and this was I believe this was the cave that Opaline decided to just start camping out in and iced it over. Or at least that's the concept of the ice cave that she's decided to camp around in the beach area. It was near the end of when they stopped updating Tell Your Tale, but it's still, yeah, I believe that these did happen. So, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, cool. Still cool stuff. So, yeah, it's a little more behind the scenes, but it is really cool that we do have these behind the scenes look to get a better look at what the process was.
Indeed, these behind the scenes things are important as to how the episodes came to be.
Yep. And finally, this was kind of one of those. So we didn't have a lot of news the previous week. I decided it would be a good opportunity for me to promote content creators that are out there. Well, I hate the term. I gotta find a better term. But some of the artists and vendors of the Brony community that are out there that no longer have like an Etsy, or maybe never had an Etsy front, that have their own web stores that you may not be aware of that exist, especially if you don't have the opportunity to go to conventions and you still want to get that sweet pony merch. So we're going to try to start promoting these guys out a little bit, guys, gals, and everything else out as much as possible, because I love the merch, and I think it's an awesome part of the community, and it's a great way to support your favorite artists as well. And with that in mind, I wanted to give a shout out here to Muzua. Why in the world won't you... dang it, world. Oh, that just went all sorts of wrong immediately. Okay. Give me a second. I was doing tabs so fine until I was finally getting down to the last thing. There we go. Muzua, who does some really amazing art. I really love it because it just has like a nice, fun roundness to it. It's very colorful. And they dabble a little bit into everything, and not just ponies, but you can get everything from t-shirts to yeah. I mean, I got the flawless t-shirt when I was over at Everfree. But yeah, you can get Party Mare, you got the Hawaiian fly button. And also, they even dabble into recent fandom fun projects like the Soren and Brayburn romance. That's part of Tamers. From Tamers, yeah.
In fairness, people have been shipping Brayburn and Soren for a long time, but it's nice that it got reignited.
Yeah, but this is obviously Tamers, because, I mean...
Oh, no, I understand that completely. It's just one of those things of... You know, it's more than just that.
But yeah, wall scrolls, prints, bags. They got a little bit of everything. I really love the art style. It's always really cute, really colorful. And they just have so many different crazy varieties. I mean, heck, you could get a Rave fan if you really wanted. I mean, how cool is that? So yeah, if you want to check them out, it's just muzua.shop. Easy thing to find there. And Yeah, give an artist a little bit of support. Maybe get a few cute and cool stickers. Except for these things, just ignore these. They're going to go away. I know they are, but it's still going to be painful until they do.
The Labubu, you're not going to get rid of them.
Yes, we are. Labubus
So
are
I guess
just...
they're like Beanie Babies. They're not.
There are Beanie Babies. They will. I mean, they're never going to vanish altogether, but they're going to end up becoming a dollar store variety, and everybody's going to have 1,000 of them. Nobody's going to care anymore.
Also,
I'm glad you're a fan of the art, White Phoenix. And with all of that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next segment of the show, which is, of course, is our content creation and our fan submissions and suggestions.
Nice segue, sir.
It's what we do. Well, I mean, there's literally nothing else to talk about. There is no segue. We have nothing else. But with that, it also means that we have our challenge of apparently 2 weeks because
Here they are.
But our challenge from the previous episode by a wheel, and I'm so annoyed on so many levels, was Daft Punk.
Yay!
Don't yay it. But we also had a That's why don't yay it. You don't have any right to. We also had a protest initiative challenge.
The protest initiative challenge was asbestos.
No, that was 3 weeks ago.
Oh shoot, you're right.
No.
The protest initiative challenge was any item in aisle 4 at your local grocery store.
Yeah, kind of a weird one to throw out there. I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot I chose that. That's the perfect prompt.
So the fun thing about my challenge is I technically had the line art and everything ready by Monday, but I didn't have time to color it. But at the same time, I was starting to fall ill really, really badly. So yeah, it ended up falling off to the nay side. And I literally didn't really finish it until today. But I'll get into why that in a moment. But I ended up making that.
Hell yeah. Fluff! Yes! Marshmallow fluff, let's go!
Yep. So I basically ponified one of the masks that they wear. And yes, I'm just having him hold the marshmallow fluff. I literally could not come up with much of anything on this one other than the marshmallow fluff on my aisle 4 because that's where like the peanut butter and everything else is. So
I like it. I approve.
Man, it did get me. It was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying really, really hard to color the hood and everything. I was doing it little by little. I'm getting solid colors in before I was gonna try some shading. After I finished the hood, I said, you know what? No, I don't have the energy for this, and I just paint canned the rest of this. So you can really immediately tell if you look close. I just like. I not exactly gave up, but I just kind of went the easier route. I don't know. Everything about this drawing drove me nuts, and I was just not having it anymore by the end of this. The fluff was nice, though. And by the way, I want so badly to put a moratorium on any prompts that come from Fortnite because I know that's where you got this. I know this is where you've been getting the rest of those other prompts too. You're just feeding off of Fortnite, you freaking Fortnite monster. The problem is that everything is feeding off of Fortnite, so if I ban Fortnite outright, that's gonna ban half of everything. So you're making me start to really think about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait a minute. That's from Fortnite?
Oh yeah, they have a Daft Punk experience in Fortnite. You could have a live 07 concert and have awesome graphics.
Seriously, think about it. Think about it for a little bit. Half of what Toe's been prompting has been popping up in Fortnite. The Power Rangers, Daft Punk. I I'm pretty sure there's other ones in there. I don't know. I mean, those are the two that
No,
are.
it's mainly just the Power Rangers and Daft Punk.
I'm sure there will be others. I'm almost 100% positive.
Super Sentai.
And I wasn't entirely sure if I thought it was a weird coincidence until he mentioned that he was trying to play Fortnite. At which point I knew he was falling to the dark side of the Epic Games. He is not a gamer. He's a game Chad. You're a game Chad. You're a game thug. You're one of those people that drink Mountain Dew, eat Doritos, and say, "I'm a pro gamer." No, you're not. You're a chode. You're a chode. You're a show up.
What I buy for the convention stuff, and whose idea it is to have Mountain Dew in the room.
Hey, I just love Mountain Dew. I've got a 2
Okay,
liter right
Mountain
here.
Dew's loaded with sugar, man.
I'm not gonna get
I've
into
got,
it.
A Cabo Citrus I haven't opened, a Dragon Fruit I haven't opened.
Oh
I
wait, you
think
have a
I still
dragon
have
fruit,
2
really?
cans of the Little Caesars one over here.
Wait, you have a dragon fruit one?
Yeah.
They have a,
I
they have a
passed
Dragon
by-
Fruit one. I don't think it's still in stores.
Oh, that's a
No,
problem.
I saw them at my Walmart on Sunday.
It's not gonna
Oh,
matter
right,
anyway.
it's-
I'm trying not to drink.
It's a Walmart one.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
they can keep it then.
So again, it's one of those things. I just enjoy the gameplay, man.
Anyway, I'm good. So yeah, the conspiracy is finally out. Toa has been proven. Anyway, obviously, I'm gonna watch him very closely now. But anyway, the Toa also threw this one out.
I know I made Thomas's visor too big, but hey, it's kind of hard to do the side profiles like that.
I'm more concerned about how phoned in the second prompt was on this. And when I say phoned in, I mean phoned in. Not only did you put in a generic text, you misspelled aisle.
I tried to double check it, and then Google said, "Yeah, aisles is spelled like that. Here's a photo of an aisle in stores."
I call foul, but you're also talking about Google, and their performance has been horrible. So you still spelled it wrong.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
Also,
it was literally so copy pasted in there. It hurts, man. I mean, the rest of the art is fine to an extent. I mean, it's the same art style that you always do, which, you know, it works for you. And you got it down, and you basically got it down to a science, for better or worse. But just, I'm sorry, I'm gonna rail on this because I expect a little bit better of you. I expect so much better of you than this.
aisles.
This, come on, man. Goldust,
You're
Goldust,
surprised.
do you want to back me up on this a little bit?
I
It doesn't have to be 100% backup, but you know, just kind of. I mean, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not complaining about the actual characters and everything. It's just this. It just feels like such a small thing that he could have easily just spent 5 more minutes to make it a little bit more, at least part of the scene, instead of being pasted in like it was a horrible Photoshop entry.
that is just text.
Okay, fair enough. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Toa, I'll give you a thumb sideways.
You know what? I'll go with that. I'll agree with that. Thumb sideways. All right. Also, a quick shout out to Kazakai, who did announce that the next episode of the Brony Show Soul Calibur collab combination will
I was gonna bring that up.
next Monday. It will be popping up next Monday.
Oh, next Monday. I must have misread that in the announcements too.
No, it's
Wait.
okay. I had to double check that just to be sure it's actually said next Monday. So, also, speaking of which, Kasakai also popped out a thing where the Everfree team did a source filmmaker of Get Lucky.
which we have shown before.
We have shown, but it's good. It's good to shout it out anyway because it is still pretty fun. Source Filmmaker is always a good time. It's always worth giving this a little bit more love. I mean, we haven't seen any ponies at all in any of this, which is funny. There we go. Here's our pony. You know, you got Rarity in the freaking helmet.
That punk, yeah.
Yeah. So it's worth giving a shout out. Just really give it a look at some point if you haven't yet, or even if you have, do it again. A lot of old videos are. It's still fun to go back to some of these old videos and just enjoy them again because they're really fun. And try not to think about the fact that this came out 8 years ago. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. I only thought about it. Anyway. So, the reason I've been behind. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. There was one more entry. Rainstorm also did throw one in really early last week, actually, right after the prompts were delivered. But now we didn't have a chance to really show it until now. I don't know if Rainy can explain this. I don't know if it's a friend.
This was something that one of their friends did.
I think it might have been them because that's their hat.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Well, I'm also noticing Rainy's profile picture is also a little more furry in origins. I'm wondering if this is their first zone as opposed to the pony.
I believe it is their first zone.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, yeah. So persona with the pony Sona hat. Which, you know, I see so many bronies doing that. I'm cool with it. I got no complaints. So yeah, really cool though. It's really awesome artwork there. So, reason I kind of phoned in a little bit in regards to things. I forgot one important thing about October and Cold Dust. I tried to warn you. I kind of tried to warn you. I didn't do a very good job. I'm not gonna lie, but this month is also a very important month.
Oh?
Yes, it's a month where you pick up a pen.
Yeah, I kind of failed at that this year. Like straight from the get-go. Like I never even started. This is like my worst year yet for doing that.
If it makes you feel better, I think a lot of people have kind of split off from Inktober altogether, and they're just doing their own monthly art prompts for the whole thing now. But I started doing that. There's a whole bucket of worms with what happened with Inktober, the official Inktober, because like that, like it goes from like a guy trying to copyright shit to he released a book about inking, which very blatantly plagiarized another book about inking. Holy shit. Wow. No, I did not see that one coming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so that happened. So I think most artists are kind of avoiding the official Inktober prompts and are going for normal prompts. I was tempted to do a couple of them. I just kind of never got started. Like, just straight up, it's not that I didn't think about it. It was just kind of like shit happened. I just kind of never got around to getting into it. I do need to do some drawing, and I was kind of thinking about doing a late start.
Yeah, go for a late start. Better late than never, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, just to throw in here real fast. But as you mentioned, a lot of artists and people have decided to do their own thing for Inktober, and it's gotten fun because of that. Just to give case in point here, this is actually all coming from an MLP drawing Discord that I'm on, that I was using to try to learn, and now I'm trying to learn more. Obviously, you still have the Inktober prompts that are still popping up here, but they also have Ponytober. This is from Color Splash.
Hell yeah.
Then you also have Drawtober. This one's a little bit more stretched out, so you're not trying to kill yourself. But yeah, you got a whole month for 6 different prompts. But
Sorry.
yes.
Well, I know that in the Bionicle community, they are doing their Bionicle Tober or Bonktober.
Cool, because we're not done yet. We also had Dress Up Tober. You basically have a character in a different outfit for each day. Then, glory behold, another Ponytober from Ponygiri.
Second, I think October has become a drawing month.
You think? Yeah. Well, I mean, Inktober did start that trend, and now it's being spread out to its own thing here. And if you didn't think that there weren't enough, even even Inky Studios has Ponytober. Oh, dang it, that didn't work.
Did it not load?
Not exactly.
Oh yeah, if it's a direct Discord image link, it's only
Yeah, it is.
working for so long.
No, it's a blue screen. It's a blue sky link that had the image that it downloaded the image as opposed to popping it. I don't know. It's weird when it comes to blue sky links sometimes. But yeah, they have their own Ponytober. We basically have 3 different Ponytobers.
Got it.
And
do all 3 at the same time.
And as I pointed out, other fandoms are doing their own version of Inktober as well.
Is there another Ponytober?
Not exactly. Somebody made Unitober, which is technically Ponytober, but they're trying to focus it on Generation 5. Because you can see some of the prompts here. Boartrot, Pipsqueaks, the Crystal Tea Room,
Electric Blue, which was the music group that showed up.
Yep, Masquerade Ball, Dreamlands. Yeah, you got a bunch of it in here. And if you had any question about it, at the top left there, they basically got the main 6 is for Generation 5's cutie mark right up there too. So yeah, it's pretty much so you got so many Ponytober prompts. It is silly, but I love it at the same time. It's literally a pick your list and go. So I decided to go with 2 different lists. Me personally, I realized that I was missing October because I ran across this list literally October 1st for Ponytober. So I started off with Inky Studios. Mostly because Inky Studios also does a lot with berry tubers, and I figured it'd be a fun way to just, do something fun there too. And then when I posted this over, I actually was the one that told a bunch of art groups about this particular list. They mentioned, oh yeah, we have an entire thread for this. And I looked and saw all the other ones. I also decided to go with this one because I initially thought that this was the quote-unquote official one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got that wrong, but I'm still going with this anyway. So I'm using this list and Inky's list to do my prompts. And I have been doing prompts. So
nice.
Yeah. And yeah, it's been kind of interesting because I swear every single day I'm doing something completely stupid and I don't know why. So this was not day 1, this was day 2. But I'm kind of proud of it because this was my ponification of a character that nobody knows about. Can anybody take a wild shot who this is supposed to be?
No idea.
Yeah, I figured that. I'm trying to give our chatters a moment just to see if they get any hints, if they want to jump in on this a little bit.
Okay, so I know it has to be a fighting game character from the outfit.
You're not wrong.
Is it Jean Lee or Cammy?
Capcom.
Oh, Poison. Is she from the Street King of Fighters?
Nope. And I believe they are related to Capcom, but I don't think they started in Capcom. I'm not positive. Yep. No, Kazakai got it. Poison from Final Fight, and eventually showed up also in Street Fighter 5.
I saw the description. I'm so stupid.
Oh my god, I didn't see it. I forgot it was up there. It actually is literally up there. Where is this character from? Can anybody tell me?
I don't know. And I was actually kind of going, wait, hold on.
I was just looking at the image, not the lettering.
No, thank you for respecting the image, not pointing to the obvious flaw in the logic there.
I was just focused on the image, not the words.
Yeah, but yeah, I ponified Poison. I basically did a quick draw of Twilight Sparkle, but this one I tried to use paint tools and paint tool psi. So a lot of this was like with Dolphin Brush and things like that. And in fact, I rushed it a little at the end. I barely got it up, but I completely forgot one line because I was also trying to do a minimal amount of lines, not as many. But one more line in the thigh here would have really sold it. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, this was with a lot more paint tools. We'll be getting back to this.
It's cute.
Yeah. Then I decided I'm pushing way too hard on this. I should make it easier on myself. I'm just gonna do a simple right. I forgot it. It doesn't like that. I'm just gonna do a simple character pose, like kind of like Twilight here, but you know, maybe not so many paint tools and stuff. I'm just gonna make it a little more simpler. Boy, that went out the window real fast. So, yep, Applejack with a little Red Riding Hood thing going on here. And boots. But yeah, the other prompt was Everfree Forest, so I literally had to put in a background because Everfree Forest, you kind of have to have the forest in there. It's part of it. So yeah, that. Then, unfortunately, Saturday, Sunday, ridiculously busy. I literally sketched them both out on the same day. So I suddenly went pencil and paper for a couple of days. This one was the dumbest idea I've ever had, but I thought it was kind of funny. Pencil sketch.
I like it. That's nice.
Yeah. Anyone want to take a shot what this is supposed to be?
It's Candlejack.
No.
Did you get a old character of AJ and a new character of AJ?
Not exactly, but I got a familiar character of AJ.
Wait.
What's this
The
reminding
deadness
me
to
of?
the eyes. Is this supposed to be that fursuit?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Oh, gee.
yeah.
Chad, we are that old that we know what that is and we fear it.
No, the prompt was supposed to be Infection Alternative Universe. I don't like the Infection Alternative Universe, but mostly because I think it's way too creepy, and it gets really, really weird. But I thought it'd be funny. Why not do like a pod people kind of situation with horrible, bad cosplay clones? So yeah, that's where.
No, that's actually better. And yeah, I think the infected universe is much like our own alternate universes at a time. It's edgy to be edgy.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, then I realized I've been making this way too complicated. Granted, this one only took me maybe about an hour to draw all together, and I really do like how I got the shape, kind of the shadowing done to signify the lightning bolt in the background to, you know, this for the silhouette. So, the next one, I tried to go a lot more simpler. This actually took me about 45 minutes to draw. You know, looking at the pumpkin here, I realized I probably should have done something a little bit different with the trail here. I still like how I did the pumpkin and me. Just like completely off my rocker here. Trying to do a lot more crazy expressions too. That's one thing I realized I need to really get the expressions going. So, all of this accumulated so far. All of these have been all different styles, different attempts, different everythings. Not one of them has been consistent to doing this today. Which I have no idea exactly how I feel about this.
I like it. It's cute.
And I do
She's
kind of
gone crazy.
Yeah. Candy from Wild Mains, by the way.
Yep.
But,
Nice.
but yeah, no, this was just brush strokes. I literally spent maybe 10 to 15 minutes just coloring the mane, and that was it. I just stroked it a few times and put in the extra colors there, just a little bit here, a little bit there, literally just dabbling and go, dab and go, dab and go. And just I'm just so caught off guard that it worked because I think it's one of the cases where I've been too close. Because when I'm usually working on these art pieces, you want to be nice to me and let me? No, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna.
Well, second, I also think you have the artist's idea of perfection.
No, I've kind of burned off of that one a little bit. It's less perfection and more just like leaving it. I don't want to say incomplete as the word. Hold on. I got a better idea how to do this here. Okay.
That's fair. I'm just in like.
But yeah, usually when I'm doing the art, I'm like I'm up here. I am so close. I'm looking at everything. I'm just trying to. Okay, no, I got white streaks right there. Oh, I got white streaks right there. Oh, that's not a uniform color. I am literally filling it in so it's perfect. Well, okay, maybe I did do a little bit of perfection streak going on there. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
Yeah, I was about to say when I had a feeling
a little more uniform.
Are you going that close up? Jeez.
I don't want the colors outside the lines. I try to keep them within the lines. I try to keep everything contained. This one, I literally I zoomed myself out and just kind of went. And even when I was at the top here, it's like, this doesn't look quite right. Just keep going. And then it ended up like this. So I think a large part of this is just trying to learn to trust myself a little bit on some of this too.
It's also accepting that everything will have a flaw. Because that is how we are. We are flawed creatures. We make flawed creations.
Circuit of the Giant Pumpkin. Thank you, chat. It's the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and it's taking me away. Okay.
I mean, didn't Robot Chicken have that thing where the giant pumpkin was a demonic thing?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
First thing that came to mind too.
Yeah.
Eat the tree, I eat the tree, you son of a bitch.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna see if I can keep pursuing this kind of avenue with the rest of my art prompts this year, just to, learn to trust myself a little bit more with the coloring and obviously not get so stuck in the goddamn weeds. Because yeah, normally if I was coloring this, yeah, like I said, I'd be this close and I'd be losing my mind with all of the streaks here. Just like, oh, this looks horrible, this looks wrong, it looks uniform, and it's because I'm not looking at the full picture here. Where it actually looks
missing the
good.
Forest for the trees.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Anyway, so that's the only time I'm going to do that. I'm not going to lie. I will be doing the prompts for the rest of the month, but I'll only show a couple more because obviously this takes a long time, and we obviously are running overtime because everybody always has so much to say, but they're not. Yeah. So wheel time, everybody. Let's get our wheels in so we can get our dubbing on. Anyway,
my computer seems to be doing it now, so.
Anyway, Coldust, did you have any input on any of the art prompts or anything in there? Because, yeah, we just kind of run over on that a little bit.
I think they were good.
All right.
Well, the prompts list looked pretty solid. I need to, choose a couple and start actually drawing.
Yeah, go for it. Let me know if you need any of the other prompts. Like I said, I got so many lists now.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna put that all in there, White Phoenix. I'm gonna put that all in there. And technically, it is a Fortnite reference, but it is an old Star Wars reference, so it checks out. Yes. That's such. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you just love having the ability to dig your claws into me.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also one of those things. I'm one of those people that is like.
Don't worry. Actually, don't worry, White Phoenix. If we actually do pick yours, I am going to put just the quote in there, not the whole thing. I just figured for the wheel it'd be funny.
Yeah.
That's all.
Because White Phoenix, the setup between the two of us is I'm annoying and he's able to dig into me as much as he wants.
It's not a good setup, and I don't like it. So we're gonna go ahead and mute Toa. No, seriously, I really don't like digging into him. I really don't. Yeah, it's just unfortunately. Anyway, I love you all. I do. I absolutely do. Don't worry, I didn't mute anybody else. Just nobody here is talking all that much. The one man show. The one circuit Brony show. Ooh, actually, while we wait, see if we get any more prompts. I actually did come across something that I found out about.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with this. You're not giving me much to work with.
No. I'm trying to remember where. Okay, I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna have to go into that board. I hope I can find it. Oh, okay, that's okay. Yeah, I think it may be coming time for me to start getting ready to update my hardware. And admittedly, I was thinking about getting my computer hardware needs an update in general, but I mean my tablet drawing. Because I've had my Galaxy Tab 8 for the longest time. And originally, I was thinking about just investing in a drawing tab or something to put onto a computer. You know, be able to draw on the computer itself. And admittedly, I just found out that Wacom recently introduced a new tablet altogether. Literally introduced it. It's basically their version of a combination of a mobile device and a drawing tablet.
Oh, how cheap is it?
It's not. Well, it's Wacom to start.
I understand that, but compared to its other stuff...
Well, in this case, this one hasn't even come out yet. They literally, when I was thinking about it, this was announced just a couple of days ago. So the timing is ridiculous. So it's not officially out yet, but it can be pre-ordered right now for about $800. But yeah, it's a pretty intense looking tablet with a lot of options. Essentially, it's like combining the best of both a mobile device and a really high functioning tablet all in one. And yeah, it also works in like Clip Studio Paint and everything else. It's got a lot of functionality to it. And yeah, what really started to drive this home for me is when I was drawing on the paper and I realized just how much of a pain it is to draw on paper sometimes. I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
You know, it's funny you should mention that, because honestly, I find drawing on paper to be a lot easier.
Exactly. It's so much easier, but at the same time, I get ink smears on me. It's hard to color. I sometimes I make things in erasing. It's great and it's terrible.
I like it. It's fun. Does it come out perfect every time? No, but it never does. So I saw a post recently from a comic artist that I've followed on Blue Sky for a while. It was if I recall correctly, I believe it's one of the writers from the MLP comics. Anyways, she saw an exhibit of comics from Bill Watterson, the creator of Calvin and Hobbes, and as she was going through all the original illustrations in that collection, a lot of them had whiteout on them, like a significant amount of whiteout. And you would never know it because, when it goes to publishing, when it goes through printing and all that stuff, you can't see it. But it's awfully refreshing to know that even one of the great comic artists like Bill Watterson still had days where you just use a lot of whiteout because you gotta get the thing done, and it's just not coming out right, but you're fighting your way through.
That's
I bet
fair.
he had a lot of ideas he had to scrap.
Yeah,
that is absolutely fair. But still, it
It wasn't so much scrapping ideas, it's just lines not lining up in the places you want them to. But anyways.
But
Yeah.
the only problem with this particular tablet, though, I mean, not a problem, just the fun thing about this is apparently the screen on it is actually a paperish screen, so it actually feels like you're drawing on paper as opposed to like clear, slick plastic. Which,
fair. I checked out the Wacom Moving Pad 11,
yeah,
which is about $500, which would probably be better.
I mean, and like I said, this literally just got announced a couple of days ago, so it's of course it's going to be a lot more.
I don't have the
expensive.
digits for something like this.
Yeah, at the same time, I may not get it anytime soon. It's just now I may have a target, but I'm also going to wait for reviews because it hasn't even came out yet. It could be terrible for all.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting back on track
Don't
here.
be the
I'm
guinea
sorry.
pig.
Drawing
You're on a
tablets tend to be
budget,
too
don't be the
slippery for
guinea
me.
pig.
I'm honestly with you, Kasakai. They actually do have a screen protector that gives you kind of a grainy feel. So it feels like paper. The only problem is that you also have to make sure you got the proper pen nubs for it because that can also wipe out your drawing nub like crazy. That's another problem. There's a lot of pros and cons with everything that you use. You just got to figure out what works for you. There's no all-in-one solution. Yeah.
When you're on a budget, just don't be the guinea pig.
Yeah. Oh no! No! You gotta be kidding me! Oh!
You almost had to deride about, didn't ya?
Oh my god.
What are you talking about? I almost had to draw Arsene Lupin.
Lupin Arsene. Oh, I would have done Lupin Ranger.
Okay. I promise you, as I said, I'm actually surprised. I'm as surprised as you, White Phoenix. But yes, next 2 week's challenge is just the prompt of "No, I am your father." No, you don't have to draw the rest of that. That was just a joke of copying. But the prompt is "No, I am your father." But we also had a protest initiative challenge if you want to make it funny.
The protest initiative challenge this week is Fangs.
Damn it works too well if you want to do Alucard and Dracula.
Damn you! Now I gotta find something else because I was about to make the joke.
You are the father. Damn it!
Claire, the baby is not mine.
I can see Dracula with a Maury Povich show kind of set.
No, I was actually doing a FNAF reference there.
I know. I was just going off on my own when I referenced Toa. That's what I was going with.
Just walk away. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, get ready now because it's now time for What the Dub Ponies. So take a second to get up here. That's why we got the black blank screen of nothing. Please bear with us for a moment.
And second, I sent you a review.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you sent me a Reddit, but I get it.
It's still something to start with.
It's time for the world's
And it
most
is the
popular
cheaper of
video game,
the two
What
options
the
there.
Dub?
Right. Okay, we just gotta make sure we get all ponies in here. We don't need to worry about picking up men, or King of the Hill, or Pop-Tarts.
Don't put it in the bluey. I know it's tempting, but don't put it in the bluey.
I already skipped past the Bluey.
Speaking of, I don't know why nobody's gotten the new Bluey stuff in there yet.
Yeah, it could be that there's, I don't know. I mean, this takes effort to do, so maybe they just haven't had the effort to do it yet.
I'm curious. This thought just entered my mind. Does it have Horseland content in there?
I never looked.
This popped in my head all of a sudden.
Alright, well, let's see. I think I could do a quick look. Not too long though, because obviously we don't want to take too long in this.
Yeah, of course. I was just curious.
Wait, is it Horseland or Centaur World that you're talking about?
Horseland. Centaur World, I would have said Centaur World.
Fair enough, fair enough. But nope.
Okay, that's surprising.
We're gonna go to Horseland?
Yes.
I can't believe I remembered that old show.
We have a Saturday morning cartoon stream that we do, and we literally watch that entire thing. Because the theme of it is that one of the shows has to be horse related.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure because apparently the workshop search has stopped functioning correctly for me. So if you really want to go nuts and see if you can find it, feel free to. But since it's not functioning for me anymore, I'm just gonna continue on. Just for the sake of time and everything.
Yeah, like I said, I was just curious if it was there.
It's game time. Everyone head to playwtd.com and enter your room code.
Yeah, I know you guys can't see it yet, and I know you're seeing something else, so give me a sec. Okay, that. Should we go ahead and move this over here real fast, too? There we go. Right, and there's another reason I have the OBS over here, so I can get... Well, no, I didn't have OBS over here yet. But yeah, the stream should be... the Discord stream should be showing it now, so you can go ahead and join in. We don't have room for everybody, but I figure that we may already have one that's not going to be joining in anyway, so don't, you know, if you're in, you're in. Don't stress on it. Okay. And I'm just waiting for it to catch here. Or do I, actually, let me make sure the game capture is, yeah. There we go. All right, and I think this might allow for a studio audience. I'm not entirely positive, but yeah, if you are in the studio and if you want to be able to be part of the audience and vote, please feel free to do so. Whose Twitch is that on? I don't think it's on a Twitch per se. I think it's on a special. You know what, Suki could tell you better than me.
Each player enters their wittiest
I believe they're talking about your Horseland episodes.
Okay, hang on a second, because I got like the audio from the game also coming through too. So while you guys are trying to say things,
Saturday morning cartoon streams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, that's no, that's another thing. And honestly, I don't put out that link right now because I don't do VTubing stuff on there.
Oh my god! Wow.
Don't take this away from me!
Time to let your ambitions soar. Enter your dub.
I'm gonna hate myself so
I don't
much on
think it's
this
good.
one. I feel like I'm opening up a horrible can of worms with this immediately, but I'm still running with it.
Oh, I got horse face.
That's not a bad thing. Or at least it shouldn't be, but...
It wasn't
I
meant
found
to
a
be a bad
universe
thing.
where books can't exist.
Don't take this away from me!
I have proposed to be Shining Armor's second wife.
Don't take this away from me!
Damn
You
it!
know there was that cute unicorn eyeballing me as we were getting here.
Don't take this away from me!
You know, I heard the CDC said that bacon now causes autism.
Don't take this away from me!
Time for me to become the waifu every brony wants.
Don't take
Okay.
this away from me!
Okay, that
Go to
one.
Roswell extend another day, Twilight.
Don't take this away from me!
Okay, that was also clever.
That was like the most
I
down.
actually-
That was like the most down to earth one out of all of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it is so hard to actually find places where you can just stream stuff without, you know, stupid things happening.
Okay,
Really?
well, really?
I didn't roll for that.
No, I'm just surprised.
Well, I knew mine was gonna be controversial.
Like I thought I had a middle of the pack one there.
I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention. I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention.
No time to waste. Enter your dub now.
I'm gonna be real with mine.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention.
You know I love the party rooms put on by the Offical Fan Club.
The Offical Fan Club.
I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention.
Those con parties can be crazy, yo.
Wow, 2 comp parties.
I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash.
There we go.
I just keep thinking about how
Can
much
we go
fun
for
you're gonna have
3?
at the Daring Do convention.
And how I'll miss out on all the exclusive merch from the vendor hall.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Rainbow
Okay, this is
Dash.
getting a little too
I
weird
just
and
keep
real.
thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention.
I'm gonna be missing all of the after-party events with all the drinking and sex going on.
Wow, somebody's going right for the
Sorry,
throat.
Rainbow Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention.
While I will be staffing it as a board-op and missing most of the good
Oh, wow, so much
Ooh.
realism. What?
Dash.
Jeez,
I just
are
keep
we getting some
thinking about
harsh
how much
feelings
fun
out
you're gonna
here?
have at the Daring Do convention.
Congrats, you got
I
my
always
goal.
wanted to go to the after-dark halls with all the really fun dockies.
What did you think was the best?
God damn it!
Jesus. That second last one is really golden, in my opinion.
Ah, dang it. Now I thought of a way to I could have ramped. Ah, man. I feel like these rounds are the warmed up.
I tried to find a fun way to include Barry too, but I'm like, no, that wouldn't work.
No, don't do it for me. Just do things for
Flip
yourself.
the script on that one.
Wow.
Wow, Tech, you are not the one I expected to throw that out there.
You really dropped the ball there, Gizmo.
Yeah.
But I see all the panels when staffing.
Quiet on set.
I
Well, you
know
are the
room.
panel lead, so that's why.
Enter your dub.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to be the loser regardless, so I don't care.
God damn it.
Wow, that's
Put
just,
something together.
that's defeatist. Come on, if you're gonna be the loser, then just go hog wild, have fun with it.
I don't know. I went.
Yeah, I was gonna add more, but I decided to stop there.
Welcome, Equestria. I have brought the party army. Prepare to be enslaved, pitiful ponies.
You know, they really did pull from Stitch with his character design.
You are now all my bitches. Suck it. I just gave you up, and I just let you down.
Oh wow.
Rick Ashley.
Reverse Rick rolled.
That was so dumb.
So simple and dumb, it works.
Starts making crazy frog sounds.
Round's over. Let's vote.
Well, yeah. At the same time, though, they were both Transformers and ponies are Hasbro's, so why not use the effect? Wow, I am just not doing well this time around.
I appreciate the
Really,
pity, though.
Suki? You just did beep and that got
Yeah. I was trying to think of all these like complicated ideas and everything, and finally I just went, fuck it. I just
that's
put something
fair.
simple in there.
Yeah,
Okay,
me
look, it was
too.
either that or I was gonna repeat my insert racial slur here.
Oh, just that you're...
What else do unicorns say about Earth ponies?
Oh, just that you're...
No, this is where the racial slur could go.
Enter your dub. You're almost out of time.
DM? Oh, there. Okay.
I couldn't
What
spell
else
it.
do
I
unicorns
couldn't.
say about Earth
I couldn't.
ponies?
Alphabet correct
Known
that
to be
because.
the least intelligent.
What else do
Oh.
unicorns say about Earth ponies?
Yeah, model
You
correct.
sleep in your own fliff and that you're unhygienic and inbred savaxes.
What?
What else do unicorns say about
Ah,
Earth
I get where the autocorrect hit him.
Dumber than Peter Griffin when he got locked in the car.
What else do unicorns say about Earth ponies? Just that you're
Horns fell off from horn pox centuries ago and that you stink like flowers.
What else do unicorns say about
That
Earth
else was not an
ponies?
insult.
Just that you're
You're a bunch of Facebook grannies.
What else do unicorns say about Earth ponies? Just that you're
Society is run by bigoted Karens and idiots.
Vote
No,
for
it's the
Old
truth.
Dub.
Yeah, I pressed spacebar, but it just exited me out into a home screen, so I had to re-enter the game on my phone, and yeah, it messed me up, and I couldn't spell it correctly.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm trying to figure out if it would have been better if the way it came out, or if you'd gotten sausages somehow.
I was supposed to say savages.
I know.
Okay, yeah, just making it clear.
Dang it, Suki's just running away with everything today.
He's on fire.
I did not vote for that, but I agree with it.
You know,
I just thought about the actual movie.
Round 5.
I know.
Yeah, so did I when I read that.
I made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now I used to be some pony. I used to be respected. I made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
Okay, what type of freak out we want to do, boys?
Enter your dub. Time's running out.
I don't know.
I used to be some pony. I used to be respected. I made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
I have to give Target managers a good time just to stock my baby clothes.
I used to be some pony.
Woof.
I used to be respected. I
Damn.
made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
I make trashy skimpy outfits that only the Degens want and no pony would ever truly wear.
I used to be
Oh.
some pony. I
Damn.
used to be respected. I made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
I'm working at the changing room of Cloth Mart.
I used to be some pony. I used to be respected. I made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
Fast fashion is the new norm.
I used to be some pony. I used to be respected. I made dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
I've fallen for trains, so many trains. The names are similar, but the numbers are different and the colors and the styles. How could I not see
Did
it?
you see that, Colt?
I think somebody's channeling coal dust.
I made
Yeah.
dresses, beautiful, beautiful dresses, but now
Everyone has seen my secret sex tape online, and my reputation
dear.
has been ruined.
Oh boy.
Ruined.
Oh no.
Which dub did you like
Oh.
best? Vote now.
No, I actively tried not to go that direction.
Yeah.
Well, then
Oh. Do we have an actual runaway winner?
One word.
Damn.
Apparently.
Wow.
Finally, I am no longer in the
I
bottom.
expected at least
Round
some.
six.
You are not the bottom. I have claimed the bottom.
hi, new friend. Hi, new friend.
What are you waiting for? Enter your dub.
Oh, the gleam off the horn gives me so many ideas.
I hope you guys get this one.
I believe in us.
I keep feeling like I put words to the page, but I don't know if it's good.
I know the feeling. I'm just kind of letting my mind go at this point.
Hustle, hustle.
Hi, new friend.
Did someone push you and now I have to stab a pony?
Hi, new friend.
I'm your proctologist.
Damn.
God damn it.
Hi, new friend.
We all float.
Okay, good try.
That was a good attempt.
Hi, new friend.
I'm here to murder the town, but not you. You're my new friend.
Uh-huh.
Hi, new friend.
What's your favorite color? My is red, the color of my enemy's blood. Moo ha ha ha.
Good attempt at the laugh.
A lot of violent people here.
Hi, new friend.
I've been trying to reach you about your card extension warranty.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
That got me. That was good. And what's my last one? That was also fine.
Really?
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 I mean, it was good though.
I'm flattered and also disappointed in all of you.
Hey, I had the cart extension warranty. I thought that would have got me somewhere.
But you're my new friend.
Yay! I'm not in blast anymore.
Another round of What the Dub is coming at you.
Like I said, I'm not.
Princess Celestia, we're writing to you because today we all learned a little something about friendship. We learned that.
Okay. I feel like this is definitely season 2 because that Fluttershy.
Time to shake the world, kid. Enter your dub.
I don't know why this came out, but this is what came out.
And the pre-show Jack's party was a real foreshadowing of my performance tonight.
Better hurry.
I'm having a blast though, don't worry.
Yeah, we all have our blue days. We all have our down days.
Dear Princess Celestia, we're writing to you because today we all learned a little something about friendship. We learned that
Boiling rabbits in their own blood makes them more delicious than we ever imagined.
Dear Princess Celestia,
I see the better, Joe. I see the better side is still here.
we learned that
Being a friend is more than just hangouts and fun times, but willing to have talks of ideas.
What?
Dear
That's
Wow.
too real. Why are we being
we're
real?
writing to you because today we
That
all
one's
learned a little
wholesome. You get my
something about
silver.
friendship. We learned that
Real friends return borrowed property on time and not hoard it like Homer does from Flanders.
That.
Dear Princess
Well, that was
Celestia,
random.
we're writing to you because today we all learned a little something about friendship. We learned that
Being friends with benefits is fun and good way to relieve stress.
Dear Princess Celestia, we're writing to you
Comment
because
on
today
that,
we all
boss.
learned a little something about friendship. We learned that
Cuteness will override any sin you commit.
Dear Princess Celestia, we're writing to you because today we all learned a little something about friendship. We learned
Those yoga lessons came in really handy.
Vote. The choice is yours.
Angel present.
Yes! I finally won one!
Lands a big tickle and clinches the round.
Privilege exists for a reason.
It's not privilege. You know how much crap I had to pull to finally get that? 7 rounds to finally win one.
Round 8.
Ain't that a mouthful of molasses? It's a working title. Ain't that a mouthful of molasses? It's a working title.
Time to let your ambitions soar. Enter your dub.
I don't think I'm winning this one, but dang it if I don't feel like I'm gonna at least get some chuckles out of this.
I don't think the game's gonna be able to pronounce this.
I tried so hard not to recall the actual title.
I mean, I legitimately couldn't.
Mine's gonna be a really long one. Jesus.
Making space
I
for
couldn't-
the both of you. Secrets to the perfect ménage à trois.
Ain't that a mouthful of molasses?
It's a working title.
Who will take over Equestria? Will Twilight get her magic back? Find out next time on Trixie Ball Z.
Ain't that a
Nice.
mouthful of molasses?
It's a working title.
The Trixie Tricktacular's tantalizing magic show.
Ain't that a mouthful of molasses?
It's a working title.
Did you hear about Trixie's anime? I was a horse, then died and came back as a pony, then became glue but was reborn in another world as a glue mage?
Ain't that a mouthful of molasses?
It's a working title.
The Great and Powerful Trixie's magical review show with guest and random audience members.
Ain't that a mouthful of molasses?
It's a working title.
The rapture is coming and we're all going to die. Please offload your belongings in the storage locker I brought afterward presentation.
Ain't that a mouthful of molasses?
It's a working title.
Vote now, or forever hold your peace.
I don't expect mine to get much votes this time around. I know I possibly screwed up.
And if I recall correctly,
I ran out of alliteration.
Dang it, Chaos and Kai had a hell of an alliteration.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You take the egg, baby. Winner.
Aha!
I expected to get a little bit more than that just for not mentioning being the one to not mention, not outright mention Trixie, but still be in line with the Trixie stuff.
No, that's fair.
That's a fair assumption.
No alliteration.
Or did I overestimate people knowing what a menage a trois was?
Questions for a unicorn.
No, we know the three-way.
Okay. 142 questions for a unicorn. Question number 1.
Give it your best shot and enter your dub.
Ooh. Oh no, I have so many deadly thoughts in my head now.
Oh no, I let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah, just let them win every time, all time, every time. Sometimes it actually gives you better victories.
Yeah, the intrusive thoughts gave me something quick and it was just out.
Yeah.
I let it go.
Actually, it'd be
Have
funny
fun
if
with it.
it'd actually be more funny if all three of our intrusive thoughts were the same. So we just all have three of the exact same prompt.
I mean, there are a lot of intrusive thoughts with. It's a
How
question
intrusive
of
are our
fun.
thoughts, though?
142 questions for a unicorn. Question number 1.
Do you poop?
Okay. 142 questions for a unicorn. Question number 1.
Do unicorn and sword fight in public or at private events?
Ah!
142 questions for a unicorn. Question number 1.
Is everything about you as erect as your horn?
Okay. 142 questions for a unicorn. Question number 1.
Are you Twilight's child? If so, who's your daddy?
Okay. 142 questions for a unicorn. Question number 1.
Can you peel your horn?
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh.
142 questions
What?
for a unicorn. Question number 1.
The fuck?
Vote for your favorite
What? What? Oh my! What? There's a lot going on here.
Jesus.
I might have poisoned us by saying intrusive thoughts hit me.
No,
Yeah, I'd have to give that a silver just because I caught it. It caught me so off guard.
Yeah, that got my bronze.
Chaos Sakai, horn enlargement pills, really? We all know that those are the horn gummies.
We all know those don't work.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
This top dog is
Hey, DM, you got it.
Look at him go.
Yay. I'm good. At least with the one outstanding one
You know,
Second, what the fuck?
I thought it was just funny. Just the fuck. just random the fuck.
I mean,
I just
personally,
wanted
I
the
mean,
importance of all that's going on that
Kill the
she
horn.
has so many questions, and the first one is, do you poop?
That is very child. I think we've had this before.
Well, of course.
You really should lighten up, Twilight. It's a party.
What are you waiting for? Enter your dub.
Okay, I'm not gonna win this one, but God, if I'm not gonna go out doing something stupid. The Phantom Twist. Okay, really, the joke was, yeah, like, it's just kind of funny that, you know, 142 questions, and the first question you want to ask is, the fuck? Just like, the fuck?
Oh God, how do I want to word this?
You guys are gonna hate. You're probably gonna hate me for my answer.
I don't know. Maybe the joke made better sense to me, better sense in my head than anything. It just seemed like funny, just random. Huh?
Well, whenever you're told about another place and you see that type of person, you're like,
You really should lighten up, Twilight. It's a party.
the hell?
By DD do D da D derp DD.
You really should lighten up, Twilight. It's a
Okay, that was clever. I won't ignore it.
Can't I just rub one out in peace?
You really should lighten up, Twilight.
I mean,
Jesus.
Yeah, but I party at other people's places so I don't have to clean up.
You really should lighten
True.
up, Twilight. It's a party.
Who throws a party the night someone just arrived in town? I'm tired from all the dang traveling. It's time for a nap.
You really should lighten up.
Oh, that's fair.
That is absolutely fair.
I am not going to lower myself like that. I am saving myself for circuit.
You should lighten up, Twilight. It's a party.
Wow, somebody's trying to win brownie points.
Easy for him
Will
to
they
say.
win?
Spike doesn't have finals tomorrow, and it accounts for 40% of my final grade.
Round's over. Let's vote.
I mean, that last one's very true for her.
Wow, you're just too much.
Wow, this means it got really spread out on this one.
Yep.
Yes, Tech, you got my gold because I'm good. Yes, you brown-nosed me, and you sacrificed your answer for this last round. I might as well give it to you.
Wow.
I'm
That was
for
so
a
even.
nap.
I think I might have lost it in that round. Oh,
No.
never mind.
You take the egg, baby. Winner, winner.
That
Two
didn't
thumbs
help.
down.
Oh, you tried.
I still think I'm like second to the bottom, if not better.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm a t-shirt vendor. Huzzah!
Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Apparently I was ahead more than I thought I was.
Yeah. Okay, TM's a kid at a hot dog stand. Toa's a bad breath kid. Not surprising. And CMC. Ooh, you get to be the child riding a dog.
Lassie's taking me down the well.
Oh no.
Save me.
I see. Isn't this supposed to go the other way around?
See you next time on What the Dub.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. And I know we only have a few minutes left, but I mean, there's not really much time to do anything else at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and call it good here. So, for everybody, just to remind, a couple of quick reminders. Once again, it is basically Drawtober. If you have any desire to art at all, even if you're not very good at it or you are a drawing freak, however you go, however you want to do it, now's a good time to do it. You got all the prompts out there. You got plenty of people that are eager to see your work. Go for it. It's no time like the present.
Even if all you're doing is doodling on a napkin every day.
Yep. Believe me, people will appreciate it and people will love the work. And with all of that, let's go ahead and get our song out here so we can get our shout-outs in. Luckily, now that well, technically we are still running overtime because every single show has been 30 minutes overtime since I tried to make it back to 2 hours and it never worked. But we're not like pushing like crazy, so we could take this nice and leisurely to an extent. So let's go ahead and take an extension leisure. Coldust, what is your shout out for the evening?
Shouts out to all the amazing artists in the fandom who still make awesome things. And also, shouts out to Bread.
Shout out to Bread. Alright. DM21.
Have a great week. Stay healthy and have an awesome week.
Alright. Tokoi.
Shouts out to all the lovely people. I'll have the Vaughn linked here in a hot second.
Ooh, that reminds me. Alright, and Suki of the Otaku Ascended. Suki?
Boo.
Oh,
yes. What?
Shout out?
I'm tired. Shut up.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's a good enough a shout out as any. Alright! So with everybody out there.
Jump over the two of us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I missed you altogether. I really don't know.
MSP and Tech.
Sorry, CMC. Please go ahead.
Fire, explosions, fast defense, and kill your own things. I don't know. I'm tired from the trip. There should be game streams this week, I think. Keep an eye on the Discord.
Alright. And Sonic, I really hope so, because we do got quite a few videos now. And Textalion, your shout out.
Night all.
Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Thank you. I felt our shout outs were a little short. I thought I was losing it. I don't know why you skipped like that.
Because usually I'm at the start, but I've got my October name on.
Maybe.
Oh, that's right. I need to swap over to that.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing it. Anyway, everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. I'd like to remind you that Wednesday and Thursday is usually Rainy time, which means gaming time for fun. Be sure to keep an eye on the Discord for announcements regarding that. And also links, because Rainy sometimes streams on their stream instead of the Brony Show stream, which is awesome. You know, go and support Rainy. Along with that, be sure to tune in an hour early on Mondays with a pre-show with Coldust and Crew doing pre-show fun. It's always a great and fun time. And if you are catching us live, we do have the after party, which is only on our Vaughn stream, and it's only live, and it's not recorded in any way because it is just a relaxing time. Lots of fun videos. Also, a quick reminder that Sunday is Circuit's Gaming Room. We are still on Schedule 1. We are still doing our Drug Empire because we believe we have what it takes to automate the process and just start shoveling out tea to the entire populace. So be sure to tune in as we see if we can speed run this thing and wrap it all up. And with that, we'll go ahead and give a shout out to our IRC chatters. Thank you to Crescent Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the IRC chat. Thank you to Kazakai, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Sonic 5421, Tech Command, Textalion II, and yay, Archivers. And with all of that, I do want to give a shout out to everybody out there. To all of our archive watchers on YouTube, Twitch, and wherever archives might be uploaded. To our live stream watchers also on YouTube and Twitch and wherever live streams might be streamed. However you're catching the Brony Show, however you're enjoying our shenanigans and our craziness and everything out there, thank you. Thank you so much for your time, your love, your attention, everything. It means so much to me. I am so happy to see you all here and that you're enjoying this time and again. It really means the absolute world, and I always want to keep doing my best for you because of that. And with all of that, I would like to go ahead and I just realized I don't have the normal song ready because normally I have it on. Okay, thinking quickly.
Breaking things.
I think this is yeah. So okay, we're doing this a little bit differently. Normally we side tube it. In this case, not so much. So and also just so that our people are aware of it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it all up with Spin Scissor, with the PMV. Well, not PMV. With the music video without a sound. And with that, I hope you all have a great night.
Great and honorable, Spike the brave and glorious. You're a big shot here, Spike. God, moving over me every moment that I'm awake. Never ends, losing all of me to the vices that don't behave. Every day is a brand new how to breathe. A brand new emotion to face. And a new expectation.
feel inspired and weird. Coffee House After Party coming up in just a moment. We'll see you on